Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another lazy Sunday of English and chill. This time we're on YouTube. I've been streaming on Twitch this last week, and to be honest, it's really fun. Like, the community seems really cool. Some of you have told me that you're a bit apprehensive joining the chat on this. So if you feel like, it's too much happening here, if you join me on Twitch, it's a much smaller community. It's really chill. So you might enjoy it more. Having said that, nothing on YouTube will change. Nothing on YouTube will change. So don't worry about that. Let me just sort out the chat here. It's going a bit crazy. There we go. Much better. Much better. There we go. Oh, finally, everything's in place. How are you guys? Let me know how you are. Hey, Alexandra. Thanks for joining again. You're Vietnamese. How you doing? What's the difference between Twitch and YouTube? Twitch is only for live streaming. It's not only for live streaming, but it's mainly for live streaming. So you might enjoy it more, might enjoy it less. It depends on the person completely. Hey, in Czech Republic, hey Lucy, hey Bismi, hey Noah, hey Lan, Tatiana, in Israel, how you doing? Tristan, Ambrorio's there. He knows what Twitch is like. Hey, in Ukraine. Hey, Kazakhstan. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Davide. Where are you from in Italy, man? Erdovegi. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the membership. Yep, you can join this channel as a member. You get extra English practice in the form of PDF worksheets. They go together with the videos, so you get extra practice. Also, you're supporting the channel, so you're helping me make more videos. So help me help you. Help me help you. Okay, so yeah, like it says up the top here, you choose the lesson. So if you want English grammar practice, or if you're not sure about something with English grammar, let me know in the comments. Pronunciation, I'm here for you. We're going to do grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, anything you want help with. Even if you have English homework, let me know. Also, if you're preparing for an IELTS exam, let me know. I'll call you on Skype, and we can Skype through the speaking section. I tried it the other day with, who was it? Monica and Marina. And they nailed it. They were amazing. They were so cool. So if you want to try that, that'd be great. Let me know. And we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Trying to keep up with the comments. So yeah, also, if you want your comment to go through, there is also the option of super chat. Feel free to use that, and I will absolutely see your comment. I can't read every single one, but I try. Okay, so let's see. Mikhail is saying, is it native to say, I'm feeling myself bad today? No, that's a really common mistake. I'm feeling myself bad? No. I'm feeling bad. You just say that. Okay, Judy Jojo, you want to learn English grammar? Awesome. Let me know exactly what you want to learn, and we'll study it. Sarah, you have a linguistic exam. When is that? And what? When? Tell me about it, Sarah. Am I familiar with the Welsh accent? Yes, I'm familiar with the Welsh accent. It's the least threatening accent. It's quite cute. It's honestly quite cute. Ngoyen, when? I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm sorry. How do you feeling today? No. How are you feeling today? Not do you. How are you feeling today? What's the difference between I love you too and I too love you? Well, I too love you. You can hear the difference. It sounds very formal. It sounds a little bit strange. So maybe don't say that one. I love you too. No one says I too love you. No one says that. Future tenses. I made a huge video about future tenses. So you can see, if you type in future tenses, Papa Teach Me, you're going to see a huge video about that. What does grueling session mean? After a grueling session at the office. Okay, so let me find my edges here. Oh, wow, I can use the whole thing on this one. This is great. To there. To... No way, I have the whole page. Okay, cool. So you said grueling. That's a great word. That is a really good word. Where did you hear the word grueling? Who wrote that? YouTube World. I don't think that's your real name, but... yeah, the word grueling, it's an adjective. Pronunciation. Grueling. That's how I pronounce it. Other people may pronounce it like grueling. It's a grueling day. A grueling day is a very, very hard day. For example, there was a lot of stress, a lot of things that you had to do. It was very stressful, very annoying. It was grueling. I had to do so many difficult things. Really almost killed me. It was grueling. How do you become a member? Tatiana, if you go under the video, there's a little button that says join. Click on the join and it gives you the options. Some countries it's not available. Likewise with Super Chat. What's the music in the background? This is my chill mix. So, yeah. The whole idea is English and chill. Unfortunately, it's like copyright free music, so I prefer my playlist on Twitch, but this one's fine. This one's good. Can you give examples of prepositions used with the internet, in the app, on the website, etc.? That's a good question. Yeah. So typically, when you talk about anything with media, so not just internet, radio, TV, we use on, right? So on TV, radio. Don't forget your articles. Do not forget your articles. And the. On the. TV, radio, internet. Also, websites. Where did you see that funny picture of a cat? On the website. In, however, when would you use in with the internet? That's a really good question. In. We might use it with apps, actually. We could use it with apps, like put your information in the app. Am I shouting? Is my voice too loud? I feel like I'm shouting. In the app. Also, if you have to enter information, you might put it in the form. In the form. Put it on the form. No. Okay, this is really strange. That's a really good question. So if you have a piece of paper, with a load of questions on the piece of paper, and it's like name, address, date of birth, things like that, you would say on the form. But if it's typing on the internet, then you would say in the form. I put my name in the form. Yeah, I don't know. That is weird. English is a weird language. I guess there's that feeling of being inside something. In this case, inside a computer, inside the internet. Can you explain the difference between IELTS, TOEFL, and the other exams? Yes. I'm going to start a series of exam English classes. So if you are practicing for IELTS, TOEFL, TOEIC, I've got you covered. Don't worry. Basically, the main ones, in my opinion, IELTS, TOEFL, if you want to go to university. If you want a job in certain countries, TOEIC may give you more of an advantage. It just depends what you want to do with the certificate. Some people ask, which one do I need? Which English exam do I need for a job in England? Hey, thank you for the super chat. Oh, you're so kind. And I lost your name. Okay, I'm going to find you and then I'm going to shout you out because that was really sweet of you. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Why is it not showing up? I will find you. Don't worry. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's Anu Kapanulka. Thanks, man. That's really, really nice of you. Oh, you used a super sticker. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the English exams. If you want to come to England to get a job, you don't need any English exam certificate. English employers don't understand what they mean. If you go to an English employer and say, hey, I got a 9 in IELTS, that's the highest mark you can get. The English employer will be like, 9? Why didn't they get 10? Because they don't know what it is. So English employers, they don't know. They don't know what IELTS is or TOEFL is. And do I use the app Twitch? Yes, I do. You can find my address right, down that way. twitch.tv/PapaTeachMe. I'm going to be streaming this next week from 6 p.m. London time. YouTube world again. So what does grueling session mean? It's hard to understand the sentence. After a grueling session at the office, he sent for a cup of tea, of which I had never drunk before. Where did you read this? Yeah, grueling. Very difficult. But, okay, so not just difficult like a maths problem. Not just mentally difficult. It could be mentally, it could be physically, or emotionally, or a combination. That's grueling. It's grueling. So a grueling session, I imagine they are talking about, oh, it's at the office. Usually I would think grueling session at the gym. How was your gym class today? Oh, it was a grueling session. Now I need a smoothie, for example. But grueling session at the office depends on their job. Maybe they're an accountant and they had a big file to look through. Who knows? My wife is very grueling. David Souza. Well, maybe you're just an ass. Maybe it's you. I'm kidding. Do I have a channel in Telegram? No. And if someone tells you I do, I don't. Baronov Oleg, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super sticker, man. That's really, really kind of you. Guys, thank you so much for the love and support. I friggin' love all of you. It's really, really, really kind. And you're helping me make lessons. Helping support this channel. This is very cool. Why doesn't TOEIC have the same value as TOEFL to join a college or job? It depends on the college. Always look at the college website, check their requirements. Some colleges prefer, let me move this out of the way if you're reading that. Some colleges prefer different tests. For example, IELTS That's an English test. TOEFL, that's an American test. Likewise, TOEIC. So, you would think typically American colleges prefer TOEIC, TOEFL. English colleges prefer IELTS. Sometimes that's true, but not in every case. So, look at the website. Check the website. What do they want? Always go to the requirements of the college website. What is the college website? Yeah, great question. I mean, well, it depends. If you want to go to Oxford University, you check their requirements. Juliana Santos, send me a kiss. Okay, give me your address. I'll send you one in the post. I'll put one in an envelope for you. Yeah, English with Nusha. Having a grueling day. That's bad. Adriana, what were you doing in Colombia? I was working there. Should I say that on this? I didn't have a visa. No, I was working for myself. I was teaching English and just enjoying the food. Which time tenses don't use in native speeches? I think your question was, native English speakers, do we use all of the time tenses? The answer is actually yes, we do. But that question isn't bad. It's quite a good question. So let's look at present perfect, for example. Present perfect. Some of you know this story already. So like, years ago, I was dating an American girl. She was an English teacher. I was and am an English teacher. I is an English teacher. We had an argument about this phrase. Let me show you. I've forgotten. I forgot. So the argument was this. Which sentence is correct? Or should I say, is one of those sentences incorrect? I'm going to throw it to you guys. Put it in the chat. What do you think? Is one of those sentences correct or incorrect? Let me know. Yeah, Michael, I know it's I am, not I is. But there you have a pretty good example of even native teachers, even native English teachers make mistakes sometimes. So if you make mistakes, don't worry about it. You're probably fine. So both are fine, both correct. I have forgotten is wrong. Interesting. How to make English our first language. You have to go back in time to when you were born and choose different parents. Hey, K-Nut. Welcome. Oh, K-Nut, you're a member. Awesome. Members. Under the chat, you'll see the emoji symbol. You can use special emojis. For example, you can get a Becky. Becky's my favorite one. Becky's cool. Or you can have a dancing banana. It's all your choice. Yeah, so, well, I forgot is past simple. I've forgotten is present perfect. Yeah, you can kind of read that there. But is one of them wrong? So someone said that I've forgotten is wrong. That's really interesting because that is what my ex-girlfriend, who was American, that's what she said. We had an argument about this. Until I played her a song. The song is called Have You Forgotten? By, I can't remember who. But anyway, I noticed that Americans tend to use present perfect a lot less or not at all. So your question, yes, we use all of the time tenses, but there's a style. In American English, they use present perfect a lot less. So this is more correct. But Americans are more, let's say, relaxed with their grammar. So it's a good question. Korea versus Korea. Well, if you say it slowly, there is a difference. K. If we do the K. Oh, God. Don't remember my phonemes. Ear. Korea. K. Whoops. That's not enough. Sorry, bad teacher points. Korea. This one. My phonemes. Is it that way or that? Okay. I think it's that one. Korea. I'm probably getting all of this wrong. But the point I'm trying to make is that is different. If you speak slowly. Korea. 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 Ko. However, if you speak quickly, it's the same. Korea. It's exactly the same if you speak quickly. Simona. Hey. Please, the dancing banana bothers me. Sorry, man. Hey, Oleg, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, man. That's very kind of you. Oleg, you're basically... Baronov Oleg. Yeah, you're basically funding my entire channel. Grammar makes you confused. Well, F then, let me know what is confusing you with grammar. I will be glad to help you. Am I feeling sleepy? No, I had a great sleep last night, actually. Oh, dancing banana is causing controversy. Some people love it, some people hate it. Can I do a poll? That'd be fun. I wonder if I can do a poll. Can't see. Pronunciation of used to and used to. I'm going to make this very easy for you. I'm going to make this very, very easy for you. They're the same. Use. Use. You. Use. Used to. Used to. It's the same for both words. Both, well, not one words, but you know what I mean. Used to. Well, in this case, you would need that verb because that doesn't have the D, right? You know that. Did you used to have long hair? I did. I used to have long hair. I used to have long hair. It's the same pronunciation for both. Oh, Marat, thanks so much for the super chat, dude. Can you please explain why the sequence of tense rules is violated in this sentence? He was one of those fat kids who always have to be the loudest and most obnoxious. Okay, well, you can probably already see what the problem is there. He was one of those fat kids. He was. We're talking past tense here, right? Who always have to be. That's present. See what's wrong there? He was, have to. You're mixing past with present. Don't do that. Make sure that you don't mix past and presents. It should be who always had to be the loudest and most obnoxious. That's the problem there. Should have played her a song. I was wrong. You're right. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Just if you're arguing with a girlfriend, she's always right. Even if she's wrong, she's always right. Hey, Patrick. Thanks for the super chat, dude. Great work with videos. Help me a lot. Do you have any tips for Slavic speakers to sound the Slavic? Yes. Yes. So I'm really glad you asked me this. And thank you so much for the super chat. So each area, each language, each or area of languages has typical characteristics. And when you start to speak, I can totally understand, okay, you're from a Slavic country. Or, you're from Italy. You're from, where? Korea. There's certain characteristics, right? So I'm going to make a bunch of videos dedicated to each language, softening the accent. Because to get rid of an accent, I mean, that's a bit of a tall order, but to soften the accent, that's reasonable, and we can all do that. However, a basic idea, Slavic people tend to have very hard consonant sounds. So we can hear when you make K sounds, for example, T sounds, those ones. When you pronounce words with K's or T's, we're like, oh, you're, okay, probably Slavic. It's usually that. How can you change accent? That's a great question. Gabriele, wow, you have a long name. You have 4 names. Gabriele Abigail Beltran. How can you change your accent? Great question. So my accent is British. You can help me answer this question. If I want to change my accent to an American accent, what should I do? I know how to speak with an American accent, but what do I need to do to change it? I have to do an impression all the time. So it's like acting. If you want to change your accent, it's like acting. You have to basically do an impression until it becomes your regular accent. Watch Friends. I mean, yeah, Friends will definitely help you get that accent, definitely. Let me just change something here. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Okay, you know, I'll keep the banana there. I'll just make the banana smaller. How about that? I'll keep everyone happy. There we go. Hayali does. I had been looking for blah 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 for years before I bought blah blah blah. Makes sense. I had been looking for a Metallica t-shirt for years before I bought a Metallica t-shirt. Yeah, absolutely. So you're using past perfect. Yep, absolutely. Basically, past perfect is the past of a past. So you're saying the 2 events in history. Let me show you. This is you. Oh wait, no. Just do that. Save paper. Save the planet. You know what I need? I need like a... What are those things called? It's like a tablet, I think, where you can draw on the thing, but it's a screen. Is that a tablet? That's a tablet, right? I need one of those. I want to save paper. I want to, you know, it's been a good week for, you know, saving the world. I want to help with that. So yeah, you've been saying, what's your name? Mavi. I can kind of see your tiny little picture. I'm assuming that you were looking for a Metallica t-shirt. Is that right? Where can I find Finna? Where can I find a Metallica t-shirt? Oh my god, this is a real life problem. I'd like a Metallica t-shirt actually. That'd be fun. I don't have any. So you said for years, right? I had been looking for a Metallica t-shirt for years. ... Before it, you know what? It might sound better, just for clarity. Where's my other pen gone? Before I found one. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Okay. British sounds more polite. Yeah, I agree. Just looking for a Metallica t-shirt. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So this is a great example of the past perfect, in this case, past perfect continuous, past simple. Why? This is the past of this. I found one. That's the past, right? These two events are connected. They're linked. Looking for a Metallica t-shirt. It's talking about the same thing. Hey, Marat. Oh, you absolute ledge. Anthe! Anthe with a super chat. Holy crap. Thank you. Jesus. Are you serious, Anthe? Friggin' love you. Like, love you. Yeah. I found one. That's the past simple. That is the past. Past of a past. You're looking at past perfect. Why do we use continuous? Why do we use past continuous? Been looking. Because it emphasizes a length of time. It emphasizes a repeated action or long periods of time or the background action happening at that moment. Move that out of the way. Yeah, damn, Anthe. You're taking care of me. You're going to be my sugar mama? Yeah, sorry, Sarah. I keep putting the pencil in the way. That's my fault. Yeah, I can't teach without hiccuping. It has to happen. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that I go one lesson without hiccuping? No. No, you can't, can you? I will always hiccup. I didn't burp, Victoria. That wasn't a burp. That was a hiccup. I promise. If I burped, I would be honest. The Russian alphabet is really difficult. Yes, it is. It really is. Khalid, I want to ask you something. Then ask me, man. Oh, you can't read. The pencil's not clear enough. Is that what you mean? Right, I do have a pen. Never mind. I have a big pen thing. Somewhere. Yep, I have a pen. So I promise the next thing will be in pen. Wait, is this a pen? It is, yeah. Pronunciation of thing and things. Well, thing. Things. It's an unvoiced one. Things. Hate phrasal verbs. It's hard to learn. Well, Carol Whitestone, I made a playlist. I made a phrasal verbs playlist. It's pinned to my Twitter. If you look at my Twitter, at PapaTeachMe, at the top of it, you'll see is a phrasal verbs playlist. Check it out. You might learn lots of things. Losing things. You have the same headphones. I know, I love these headphones. They're so... Oh, mate, these headphones are like my favorite things ever. But they did break. They're not perfect. They did break. Give me a magic tip for a British accent. Well, I mean, I could, but I could also make a video. There's nothing, basically, I'm not being, standoffish. I can't give you one tip right here to help. No, you know what? I can. Yeah, I can. Let's go quickly then. To help with the British accent, what can we do? To get a British accent, keep for now, I'm trying to make it very, very small and quick. Keep 3 things in mind. I'm going to do it in pen, because I know you hate the pencil. British accent, where were we? How's that? Can you read that? You can read that better, right? 3 things. 1, schwa. Again, I have videos explaining these in much more detail, so check those out. 2, when you should and when you shouldn't use glottal T's. 3, what could we do? Which one should I choose? I'd probably say in terms of connected speech, I mean connected speech in total, but if you had to focus on one thing, all of it. No, there's no one most important part of connected speech. I made a video about connected speech. Definitely check that out. Schwa. Hey, Patrick. Thanks so much for the super chat, dude. Oh, I think my notifications are going all haywire. Yeah, so the schwa. Schwa, in dictionaries, it's represented by this symbol right here. That is a schwa. It's called a schwa. It's the only phonetic symbol that's worth knowing. You know when you go into your classroom and there's a every English classroom, there's a poster on the wall, these strange symbols. That's one of them. It's the schwa. It sounds like like in. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. That as well. Yeah. So the schwa is a really essential part of the British accent. And it often replaces the R sound in words. For example, American English, brother, sister, that's the R sound, right? British English, no, brother, sister, adventure, doctor, lawyer. So it really helps. Repeat with me these ones. Brother, sister. Do you have a brother or a sister? Adventure, doctor, lawyer. So they all end in that schwa sound, right? It's not only the R sound that replaces the schwa, it's that the schwa replaces. It's also, look at this word, police. We've got 2 syllables, right? Police. Which one is the stressed one? It's this one. Lease. Police. So the weak syllable, that vowel sound, that will become a schwa. Police. Were it the other way round, that one would not be a schwa. It's because it's an I. For example, police. No, that's no. But this is the weak syllable. Police. Glottal T. It's already been an hour. How has that been an hour? My God. Glottal T. Okay. Short and sweet. Glottal T. It's when the airway stops in the back of your throat. Say with me the word uh-oh. 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 Can you feel in the middle of the word, your throat closes? Your throat will close to make that sound. Uh-oh. When the throat closes, that movement, that movement in your throat, that replaces the T sound in some words, not all of the words. That will sound not smart, not educated. Don't do it. But in some words, yes. Quick examples would be, but not that. Which color pen do you like? I like this, but not that. But not that. Be careful. The T does not disappear. It's not ba, no, that. No, that's wrong. The throat has to close. There is a very significant difference in the sound, in the pronunciation. But not that. You can hear the sound being cut off by the airway closing. But not that. Compare it to if the airway doesn't close. Ba, no, that. You can hear the difference. That's the difference, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple more questions. Oops. Kana, it's hard to explain myself. My English is not that good. Suggest anything that can improve my English. Online classes, anything to help me out. Kana, first of all, thank you for becoming a channel member. Second of all, try to surround your average day with as much English as you possibly can. It's very important. The more English in your day, the better. So what I mean by that is listen to podcasts. Radio is fine. If it's talk radio, that helps. Podcasts really help because that helps you get that rhythm, the flow of the British accent. Also helps in general, you're listening and you're speaking. The more you immerse yourself in a language, the easier it is to learn. Because if you don't live in that country, it's very hard to expose yourself to that language. So that's what you need to do. Any radio I recommend? LBC. Just look up LBC radio. It's one of my favorites, especially the UK mornings from, I think, when is it? 10 in the morning to 1 p.m. There's a guy called James O'Brien. He's very, very good. He's really smart. He's awesome. I recommend listening to him, especially if you want to learn about Brexit. Because, God, what a shit show that is this week. Do you native speakers say never mind as a way of saying you're welcome? Yes. Yes, we do. Anais Scott? Yeah, absolutely. So someone says, thank you. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm lying to you. No. It's not so much you're welcome. Thank you. No. Thank you. Never mind. No. I'm absolutely lying to you. Don't use never mind as you're welcome. Use it as no worries. Like if we're walking and you, oh, sorry, you hit me when you're walking, then you say sorry. I would say, oh, never mind. It's fine. Or if you break my phone, I won't say never mind. I'll be very angry. But if I'm cool, I'll say never mind. Recommend a podcast. Ooh, Infinite Monkey Cage is a great one. Or my personal favorite podcast. It's called Thick Skin with Jeff Ross. It's so funny. Crying laughter. It's so funny. Thick Skin with Jeff Ross. Listen to that podcast. Yeah, Peaky Blinders is a good one. For the accent, very good. Jose Antonio Ramirez Gomez. Pronunciation, your. It's exactly the same. Your. Same. Carol Whitestone, can I say so as an answer? Yes, right. So this I noticed happened in the comments so much during my last video. I'm fine, thank you. And you? So this, if you're an ESL teacher, you soon notice that from a young age, people in every country have been taught one answer to the question, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? And it sounds like a robot. So I want to change that because it sounds like a robot, doesn't sound natural for ESL students to use that as their standard answer. So that was the other one I told you don't use it. For example, I've never heard anyone say so in real life. The only time I've heard someone say so was Bart Simpson. What was that, the 90s? I don't think anyone said so since the 90s. write down the podcast. Okay. Infinite monkey cage. That's got like a scientist guy and he's brilliant. And then Thick Skin with Jeff Ross. These are the names of the 2 podcasts which I recommend. Thank you so much for the super chat, guy or lady. Oh, it's Marat. Thank you so much, Marat. You're a legend. Which article should I use? He has the trait which always helps him to escape from any trouble. First of all, let me teach you a phrasal verb with that. You said escape from trouble. There is a great phrasal verb you can use. Escape from trouble. Say get out of. Get out of. For example, I have to work tonight. I think you can read that. I think that one's all right. Let me just check. Maybe I can get out of it. Get out of. To get out of something means to escape trouble, escape a situation that you don't want. No, I don't want to do this thing. I want to get out of it. So that's phrasal verbs. Your question, though, which is what I should answer, is which article should I use? He has the trait which always helps him to escape any trouble. So that's a really good question. When you say it's a general thing. It could be one of many things. Maybe you are explaining something for the first time. However, that's a specific article. You are talking about something which we both understand. We both know what we're talking about, right? So it depends. You can say both. For example, I'm explaining to you how lucky my friend is. Oh, my friend, he's so lucky. He has a trait. He has a trait which always helps him get out of trouble. I'm explaining to you that there exists a trait to help you escape. There exists a trait. I'm explaining for the first time. However, if we both know what the trait is, for example, conversation. My friend, he has the trait that helps him get out of trouble. You know what I mean. Oh, the trait. Yeah. See, there's an understanding between the two. So you can use both, and it depends how you frame the sentence. Can I tell all of the words that are usually used in British? All of them. That would take a long time. However, I do have a video coming soon with the most common phrasal verbs and expressions used in daily English, so you can practice the pronunciation of daily English expressions and phrasal verbs. So I hope that helps you. That's coming soon. How do you spell entrepreneur? From the looks of it, it looks great. However, I haven't eaten yet, so my brain is not working right. If there's a French person that can help Thomas Chenlin spell entrepreneur, I think that's right, though. I think you spelled it right. I've got an interview, Chloe. I've got an interview tomorrow. What should I answer to? Do you speak English? Yes, I do. So I imagine you're in a different country. In England, if you have a job interview in England or over Skype with an English company, They won't ask you, can you speak English? If you have an interview, they assume that you can. It's not a question. And if you can do the interview, that's enough. So, my knee is killing me. So if you have an interview in a different country and they ask you, do you speak English? I mean, you should know the answer to that if you need to speak English. But the answer to any question of, do you speak English? Oh, yeah, I do. Or, yeah, I can. It depends what you want to say. Both are fine. Yeah, I can speak English. Cool. We'll have do one more. Someone remembers that Simpsons episode. Joshua, you remember that one, right? He said os os. Oh, it's backwards for so-so. Oh, my boy's so smart. How do you get a good score in a test such as TOEFL? You practice past papers. There are books. I've made a list as well. I think in the description of this video. Yeah, in the description of this video, I put books I recommend for self-study. The hell just happened? Monica, thank you so much for joining my Patreon. God. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but that scared me. Yeah, thank you for that, Monica. Thanks for joining my Patreon. I recommend these books, which are all past papers of real exams, real IELTS, TOEFL, TOEIC exams. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more it becomes routine. So it's not filled with anxiety. It's just, oh, okay, it's this, it's fine. The more you practice, the better your score gets. So you can do this in schools, but you don't need to. Well, I'm lying. It would really, really help if you did. But some people don't need to. Or, so the free way, you can just Google IELTS past papers. What was it, TOEFL? TOEFL past papers. You can find a lot of example papers that were used. You can practice with them. They will give you the answers. It's all good. Yeah, like Ellie said, practice makes perfect. I love that expression. Ali, will you practice with me? I'm already practicing with you, Victoria Davidova. We're practicing right meow. Sanka, getting ready for IELTS. Awesome. We're going to do this week. If you join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/PapaTeachMe, I'm going to be doing some IELTS preparation, specifically speaking. So if you want to join me there, then join me there. And I will call you on Skype. Sanka, if you send me a message on Skype, where's my Skype ID? There. You can message me on that. Talk with Ali, that's my Skype ID. Send me your name. Send me all of your, hi, I'm Sanka. I messaged you on the YouTube live. Then we'll practice the IELTS speaking section live in an English class on Twitch, if you don't mind, of course. Will I call you on Skype? If I call you on Skype, I will tell you before. I'll arrange the time to talk to you on Skype. And it's not possible for you to call me on Skype, so don't try. And don't get angry with me if it doesn't work, because I just told you it doesn't work. Academic versus general IELTS. Great question. Academic IELTS, that is for going to university. I think some jobs in other countries, maybe they would ask for that too. But academic IELTS, really just for university. General IELTS. General IELTS, you might just want to take an English exam. That's the one you choose. But if you don't, general IELTS is more for if you want to get British citizenship or residency. They ask you for the general IELTS. They want to know you have a basic level of English to live here, to function in day-to-day England. Is this your real name, Ali? Yes, Ali is short for Alistair, which is a Scottish name. My parents aren't Scottish. Everyone's English. But what are you going to do? Oh my God. I knew I was going to hiccup. Whew. Okay, guys, thank you. This has been really, really fun. So add me on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow and every day this week. Twitch.tv/PapaTeachMe, 6 p.m. London time. We'll be doing this more. Again, it's English and chill. If you have English homework that you want help with, let me know. Also, thank you guys, all the guys at the Super Chat. Marat, Anthony, Patrick, Marat. Again? Wait, Marat, you donated twice? Holy crap. Thanks, man. Oleg, thank you. Anya, thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. I friggin' love you. Like, you're so nice. I just love all of you. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.